Hey guys, it's Andrew Esquivel here, back with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Inateck FP2001. Now what this device allows you to do is put USB 3.0 ports on the front of your computer. Now in order to do this, you have this wire at the end of this device that plugs into either A, your motherboard, which must have a USB 3.0 compatible port for this to connect into, or what you can do is you can go on Inateck's website and you can purchase a USB 3.0 PCI Express expansion card. Now with the expansion card, it's the same type of connection you will find on the motherboards on modern day computers that allow for USB 3.0 expansions to be put on the front of the case. So all you got to do is plug this in once this is plugged into the computer. And we're going to do that, but first let's talk about the device really quick. This is a 3.5-inch device, and the front ports on most computers are 5.25-inch bays. So you will notice that it is in this gray metal adapter. This is a 5.25 to 3.5-inch converter. The device does not come with this, so you will need to purchase one on your own if your case does not have this 3.5-inch size on the front of it by default. So knowing that, we need to slide this in on the front of the computer, and let's adjust the camera to do so. Now, I have a Cooler Master High Airflow, and it is a tool-less design, so installing is not difficult at all. We route the wire from the front to the back. Once it's in place, there we go. Now it's on the front. Let's see what that looks like. So that's what it looks like. Now, I don't have a front faceplate. Generally, when you buy the converter for the 5.25 to 3.5-inch bay, you will have a front faceplate to make it look nice and flush. But let's not worry about that, because now we have to connect it to the computer. So let's swing this around. Now, under here, I have a PCI Express 16x slot, which I will install this PCI Express 1x USB 3.0 expansion card from Inateck. Now before I put this in the computer, I want to just connect this ahead of time because it's easier. So all you gotta do is line it up, and it is keyed. The top portion of this blue thing is keyed, so you notice a little rectangle in there, so you can only put it in one way. Make sure not to put it in upside down and try and jam it in there, because you'll break it. Then we go to put it in. Voila. And there you go. The front USB 3.0 ports are now successfully installed. So now that we've got it installed, let's give it a test to make sure that it works. Alright, so what we have is an Inateck hard drive reader with a 1 terabyte hard drive plugged into the front USB 3.0 port on the right. So what I'm going to do is a file transfer, and we're going to make sure that this is really achieving USB 3.0 speeds and that everything is functioning properly. So you swing over to my computer, and I'm going to copy a few gigs worth of files, paste, bring this over, more details, and we are hitting, yeah, we're definitely within the USB 3.0 speed range. Now keep in mind, this device, along with all the other components connected to it, are capable of transferring speeds much faster than this. The reason we're not hitting well over 100 megabytes per second or 200 or 300 is because we're using hard drives. If these were SSDs, there'd be no doubt in my mind that we'd be pulling much faster speeds. So we definitely know that the right USB port is functioning. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cancel this. There's no need to keep that going. And what I'm going to do is unplug it. I know I did not safely remove hardware, but I think it'll be okay. And we definitely have a connection. So what I'm going to do is open that stuff back up, go back to the files that I'm going to test transfer, copy, paste, bring the information over here, and yeah, getting over 100 megabytes per second this time. Why that is, I'm not quite sure. Maybe just some data on the hard drive is in a faster area than the previous data I was copying. But we're stabilizing back over to standard hard drive territory. Nevertheless, the result is the same. The front USB ports on this little device from Inateck work quite well. It's a good sturdy cable that connects this to the device in the computer. The speeds are definitely USB 3.0. Everything's built pretty well. I can't complain about anything. So, you know, that being said, yeah, I think for the price, this is a pretty neat little product. So, with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, check out my videos. I got plenty of them. And as always, I'll see you next time.